Oh, no.
We'll perhaps edit it. So
Sure, yeah, great.
Paul, it's so good to see you. So we've kind of loosely known each other for quite a number of years.
Yeah.
We used to meet at the Film Collective meetings together as a bunch of faith-filled filmmakers. But you've been on quite a journey since then. And I remember I came to your screening a few years back of the first kind of testament. Was it The Parables Retold?
Yeah.
But I don't really know where it all began.
Oof.
So first of all, can you give me your 60-second elevator pitch?
Oh, no. No, 60 seconds. No, I can do it in 8 45-minute episodes. No, I'm joking. Testament is, very simply put, it is something old and it is something new. That being because it is where the Old Testament meets the New. It is where we've done an old ancient story and put it in a new setting, but it is the same story. So if you like the Book of Acts and you like the drama there, you'll love this TV show.
It's something old, and yet something new.
Tell me the story of how it all began.
I trained as an actor, classically trained. It's where I met my wife, so I'm forever grateful for that. And it was whilst I was doing some show, I don't know, as actors we like to say, Christian actors, when I hit the heights, when I get to a certain platform, that's when, God, I'd like to give you glory. And there was just this time in my life where I had God impressed on my heart, that's all very well and good, but what are you going to do for me now? Aha, cool. And that kind of coincided with being dropped by agents, agents quitting being agents, things like that. And it was a bit of a weird time, but I just decided to follow and worked with what I had. And so we started making these short films retelling parables in modern settings, purely to connect people to the story that they might sometimes miss or they don't get, the cultural context. So that's how it all began, and it all kind of developed from there.
Well, I remember you doing those short parables and talking to us about that, and we were kind of all obviously intrigued. Yeah. And then it developed into Testament, and it was Luke telling the stories. But that kind of created this imperial, what was it, the Imperium?
The Imperium, yeah.
The Imperium, yes. It created this Imperium world. What was going on with you? How did that sort of develop?
Well, in wanting to tell the story of the Book of Acts, but in this modern day, to stay faithful to the Book of Acts, there had to be some changes to the world that we were telling it in. And one of those changes was there could be no digital revolution, no emails, no mobile phones, because suddenly the danger that is included in the Book of Acts, which includes, writing the first letter to the Corinthians, suddenly the first draft of an email to the Corinthians doesn't quite have the same weight or danger. You need that analog, danger aspect, threat level. So it was in exploring a modern alternate world that was very analog driven that created this different kind of world that we see in Testament now.
And what is it that your vision or heart is for people engaging, for an audience to come and watch? How would you like them to sort of connect with what you're presenting?
It's really great when there's already a book written. When you're making something. So I would really like for them to be so intrigued at what happens next that they find some spoilers in the Book of Acts that's found in the Bible. So that would be great if people went over there to seek out spoilers, because they're pretty good and juicy.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Paul. I have so many more questions, but another time.
Another time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.